Hi guys, Vampire94 here, and this will be the third part of my Q&A video. Basically, a few months ago, in about, I think it was April, YouTube user Pip90, who asked me a few questions on my previous Q&A videos, basically sent me a message with quite a lot of other questions. I bet he can't even remember sending this now. He sent it to me on the 19th of April this year, and it's taken me this long to get round to it, and I'm sorry it's taken so long, Pip90, if you're watching this video. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I've got my laptop here in front of me on my lap, because he asked me so many questions. I couldn't write them all down, and he personally requested I do a setup like this to do this on. So anyway, let's get down to it. Question 1. If you were to recast Harry Potter with exclusively American actors, who could you see playing the main characters? I don't know. I can't think of like young American actors who could play like the three main leads. I suppose for Hermione, I'd probably cast somebody like Chloe Grace Moretz, who played Hit-Girl in the Kick-Ass films. I'd probably cast her for Hermione. I really don't know. And then as for the other guys, I have no idea. I don't really know many young American actors who could play those roles. I mean, Chloe Grace Moretz is the only like young American actress I could think of to play Hermione. Apart from everyone else, I have absolutely no idea. Sorry about that, but I just don't know many young American actors I could have chosen there. Have you seen any of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies since he came back? No. I wanted to see The Expendables 2, which I know he's in, and then there's also the film he was in, The Last Stand. I heard he's going to be in Terminator, the next Terminator film, Terminator Genisys. He's going to do a cameo in that, or a part in that. Which I'm really looking forward to, but no, I haven't seen any of his newer films since he's been back into acting after he stopped being the governor. Who's the most famous person you've met? It depends on what circles you're kind of in. A lot of people I've met are kind of geeky people. Kind of people the geek community would know. Like I met Jenna Louise Coleman from Doctor Who, Lena Headey, who was in Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles and Game of Thrones, Stan Lee. I mean, those are like the only people I've really met in terms of real, genuine, like famous. I know because like Doctor Who's popular, Game of Thrones is popular. Aside from that, I haven't really met a huge amount of other people, to be honest with you. I'm sorry this is sounding boring, but anyway. Who is your favourite band to see live? Well, I've only seen one band live, and that's Green Day. And I've seen them twice. Once in 2010 and then in last year. And they were awesome. Do you watch The Walking Dead? No. I've got the DVD of season one of The Walking Dead, but I've never got around to watching it yet. Probably should soon, because it's on like its, what, 4th, 5th season now? I think just had the finale of one season, I don't know. Do you think there is life on other planets? If so, do you think they have visited Earth? Honestly, I do believe in life on other planets. I do believe there's life on other planets. I just do not believe in the slightest we are the only planet in the whole universe that contains life. Have they visited Earth? I don't think so. I don't really believe in the little green men or flying saucers and UFOs and all that. I don't believe in those kind of aliens. I believe that there is life on other planets. Whether it's intelligent life, I don't know. Whether it's advanced life, no, I don't know about advanced life. The distances between stars, I mean, you're talking bloody advanced things. Well, what I believe mostly is that there is life on other planets, even if it's just bacteria or something like bacteria, a microscopic organism, you know, completely just different ecosystem to us. Even if they're like a race that is intelligent but is very, very primitive. That's about as far as I could believe. I don't really believe in little green men and, like, you know, UFOs and all that, but I do believe in life, and there is life on other planets. How tall are you? I haven't measured myself for a little bit actually, but I'd say at least between about 6 foot and 6'1", because I'm slightly taller than my dad, and my dad's 6 foot, so I'm probably closer to 6'1", to be honest. Did you hear about the farmer who went to university? He was outstanding in his own field. Nice joke there, Pip90. Who are some of your guilty pleasures music-wise? For me, it is Cyndi Lauper, Cher, Dr. Hook and ABBA. Honestly, I like quite a few of them. I like Cyndi Lauper, actually. I like Dr. Hook, and I do like ABBA. Another one of my guilty pleasures, I do like, what's that guy? Chesney Hawkes. I will be honest, I do like that song. The one and only, I do like that song. And I also, what's it? Can't think of it at the moment, but there's another one of it. I do quite like Katy Perry, actually, funnily enough. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's a guilty pleasure. Goriest film you've ever seen? Goriest. One of those would definitely be like John Carpenter's The Thing. That's pretty gory. Some of the Romero movies. Saw films. Those are probably the goriest movies I've ever seen. I've seen the Saw films. I've seen the Hostel films. Those are probably some of the goriest films I've ever seen in my life. Didn't really enjoy them, I hasten to add. I mean, the first Hostel and the first Saw, fucking brutal movies. You know, bloody, gruesome films. But then the ones after them, the second Hostel, and then the rest of the Saw films, it almost just becomes gore for the sake of being gory. It's not as if it's for a purpose or anything. Saddest film you've ever seen? Quite a few of the Disney films have been sad. I always remember I cried the first time I saw Beauty and the Beast when I was about 3 or 4 years old. Bambi, Fox and the Hound. Titanic made me cry, I will be honest. And that wasn't a long time ago actually. That was in like the last 10 years I'd say. Yeah. Most disturbing film you've ever seen? Disturbing. Well, John Carpenter's The Thing made me go, what on earth is that? That scene, the scene with the guy's head coming off and then that sprouting legs, that honestly gave me the creeps. I was like, oh my god, what on earth is that? And then the scene with that, you know, when they're testing the blood and all of a sudden that guy turns out to be the alien and then his eyes pop out and they're like, bleh. I'm like, what on earth is going on? I was honestly sat there like, like cringing in my seat. So I was like, what on earth? Mars or Snickers? I'd have to go for Mars on that one. Ability to fly or to go invisible. The catch is you only use the powers for the length of time you can hold your breath. I'd have to go for invisibility then, because the last thing I want is to hold my breath and be able to fly and then for it to suddenly cut out while I'm like, I don't know how high in the air, and I end up plummeting to my death. You know? So definitely invisible. I don't know what I'd use it for, but definitely going invisible out of those two. And that's all the questions you wanted to know. So, thank you for watching. Thank you Pip90 for sending me those questions. Bet you can't even remember sending me them, but, you know, glad you sent them to me. I might make another one of these, you know. If you want to ask me any more questions, ask them in the comments below. or send me messages. If you have multiple questions, send them in a message to me, or put your questions in the comments below. I may do more of these if people keep asking me questions. Might wait until I've got quite a few questions though before I actually do some videos to make it worth the while of making them. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't know if I'll be making any more videos soon or what my next video will be about, but see you then. Rock on.